Hey guys, this is Bugsy here with my first video of the day, as far as you know, because I pre-recorded another video, for my second video. But you know what? Let me talk about what the story of my little RPG idea would be. I wasn't really clear, but basically, okay, the summarization of the story is just this. The game Robotnik, tired of always losing to Sonic again and again and again and again. And basically this would take place, I would say, roughly after Lost World. Not like it would matter, but I guess there would be I guess there'd be a free expansion pack where you can actually go to the Lost Hex. But other than that, really, being after Lost World is kind of superfluous. I'm only talking about this now because tomorrow, kids, on Comic-Con, when we're all in Twitch, we're gonna be at the most awesome Sonic party ever. Since I can't really make it there myself, and it really sucks that I can't. It really sucks. But stuff happens. But anyways, if I could technically go. Okay, let me explain. So, anywho, in lieu of that, I'm gonna kind of talk about some things. And you know what? I'm gonna kick the Sonic stuff in high gear before Steven Universe reviews kick in. Doing that. So, anyways, I would say the best way to say is to see the story as, the summarization of the story is he gets all the other Eggmans from all the other continuities, including Fleetway Eggman, which again I don't really know if he is really still alive. I guess he can just get that Ivo Robotnik from an earlier instance in time, because I don't know if he's dead or not. So it's been a little while since they even talked about Eggman. It's been a while since they even talked about this version of Robotnik. So I guess they get him at an earlier instance before he got all suicidal and wanted to take the world down with him. They'd have to get SatAM/Comic Robotnik. Yeah, I think having the comic universe and the SatAM universe kind of merged together, just so there's not two look-alike universes. I mean, it would make more sense, and it's easier that way. Also, I guess you'd actually have to get the other Eggman from the manga. And no, we will not see Robotnik claws. Do you guys even know? You don't even want to know how this game would probably be the most X-rated thing if we added that version of Robotnik. But yeah, basically, Eggman does this thing, kind of like how he did with the Genesis Wave, but instead of recreating a new world, he brings all the other Sonic worlds together, like a gigantic fucking s'more. So, him and the Eggmans meet. They're like, what's going on here? It goes like, gentlemen, I brought you all here because we all have one thing in common. We all hate that foul little pincushion. SatAM Robotnik will say road and stuff. List goes on. So they decide, since the worlds are together, to join forces, use their robot technology, and try to take over this new conjoined world. But here's the thing. Even though Robotnik can join the worlds together, all the Sonics, all the Knuckles, all the Tailses, all the Amy's, well, except for the two Deke shows, well, 3 Deke shows, they all band together and make something called the Unified Freedom Fighters. Yes! I've been thinking about that for a long time, but yeah. Okay, here's where you come in. You just got free from one of their roboticizers in one of the factories. I will say it would probably be in one of the. It would probably be in just to be kind of just. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I know the Slack on Sonic Boom Month, but this day and the day during the party, I'm actually going to try and do a little bit more Sonic videos for you all. Because, honestly, I slacked on Sonic Boom Month and I am sorry, so I'm going to keep it going. Anyways, the unified freedom fighters. But anyways, so you start off in one of the many different roboticized fact the robotization factories. Because Robotnik was able. He was able, and I would contest that this would be the best plan any of the Robotniks ever thought of. Because they're all unified, they're ready to fight, they have the resources. But then again, like I said, you start out, whether you want to join the Unified Freedom Fighters side or Robotnik's Egg Army / Dark Egg Legion. I mean, I probably have to not say Dark Egg Legion because you know who owns that. Uh, I'm not trying to fight with Ken Penders, but like, I'm gonna have to make my own like little kid story, or I don't even think I can use the kid, so I'd have to make a different race altogether for Knuckles and saying that. Ugh. But anyways, you start out. You start out kind of. You don't have gloves. You only have your hands. You're basically naked. But then, depending on which world you select when you're creating your character, determines which Sonic saves you. If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna be part of the Sonic comic world, the Sonic comic verse, which I mean the Archie verse, you can also be in the Fleetway, Sonic Underground, and game universes, even Sonic Boom. Yeah, we're even gonna have that Eggman in this thing, even though, like, I really want him to kind of defect to the other, like, I want him to defect to the other side with the Freedom Fighters because, like, those Eggmen are a lot more serious, and he's, well, Well, our Eggman from Boom is more of a, well, it's more of a funny gag villain, because I just see it like that. Because all these Eggmen are willing to basically kill, destroy, uh, basically kill Sonic in the most gruesome and graphic way possible. But especially Fleetway Eggman that wants to, just his motives for wanting to help the other Eggmen, well, you thought he was fucking suicidal before. Like, I would say Fleetway Eggman is kind of like the true villain. Like, yes, all the other Eggmen are trying to help the other, trying to take over their own little region, but nah. Now, when you get to a certain level, I'd say the end game for that first bit of the expansion pack, Fleetway Eggman says, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna destroy everything, and it doesn't matter if those other egg clowns get in my way." So, you see, Project. I heard the other Robotnik talk about Project Doomsday, but guess what I have? Douche. He basically has a countdown to destroy the whole world. And systematically, you depending on what your skill is, you either can blow up because he'll do it from a blank part of the multiverse, where you see the first drawing of Sonic, kind of like Turtles Forever, but a lot more cool. It goes like, "With this one sketch, I will not only kill all the Eggmen, I'll kill that blasted hedgehog from ever existing." So, depending on what your skill is, basically, you could stop them. See, because I want every mission to have somewhat of a multi-ending. Like, okay, so say you stop them, right? You either need a hacking device that will stop the detonation, or you gotta be, if your super form is, because at a certain level you do get your super form. If your super form is if you have your super form, you can actually perform chaos control to take the Doomsday detonation device to the void, where it will blow up harmlessly there. And there is another option where the world actually blows up, but it restarts. Yeah. Is it interesting, anybody over here? I don't think it is, but if it is, okay, it restarts, right? So this is like the other option, and depending on what ending you choose, it puts you into a server where the changes that you made in that mission stay. But basically, the other Eggmen are basically like, what do we do now? Well, we can just still have a rope. I freaking I can't speak today. We can have our rope. We can basically have our roboticize and crush the rodents, and which will kind of go into their own little quest logs. And Game Robotnik, actually, and there will be like a Sonic Generations kind of thing with like Classic Robotnik, and Classic Robotnik joins in on Sonic's one of Sonic's anniversaries, and he'll come out like every anniversary in the MMO. He'll have like a different one of his old egg contraptions. I'm talking like his drill, his Eggomatic, everything that Eggomatic can do, but he gets with his modern self and his other selves. And this boss is like, I would say, an amalgamation of all their different, and I hate using that word, but the amalgamation of all different, like, all their different, like, robots merged into one. The Egg Goliath. Oh, yes. And this is a group thing. You can't do this alone. I mean, you could, theoretically, but I would want you to fight with a group because this, like freaking Eggman by himself, you could probably beat if you were a higher level. But this version of Eggman, we got all these Eggmans, different Eggomatics, right? Controlling arms, legs, the head, a freaking towering sight to behold. And they're basically like, this is where we stamp all of you hedgehogs out. We stamp all of you pesky, unified freedom fighters out. Hey, that was my line. I was supposed to say that. Too bad I'm controlling this. I'm controlling this. The hell you are. They probably won't swear, but like this is how I envision it. Like if I actually propose this to Sega, like no one's gonna be able to cuss. But like if I did, they wouldn't cuss. But it'd be more like, you're not controlling this, I'm controlling this. Like this would happen in a certain like fight. You like they get your character all week. It's part of the event. It's scripted, but they're fighting amongst themselves. Like, I'm in control of this. No, I'm in control of this. No, I'm in control of this. No, I'm in control of this. And then that gives like all the Sonics from all the different continuities heal you, and they turn you, and because they're standing together with you, they actually turn you into your hyper form. And there you go. There you go. You're strong. You're beating them. They're like, how are we gonna beat them? And like, Game Eggman's like, you don't. They're at their hyper forms. We can't do anything to them now. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, Eggy. Don't you think? Well, I have my own little thing. The Hyper Cypher Eggmanomatic. Yes. Freaking Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic the Hedgehog Robotic actually does something useful. But basically, he sucks a little bit of the energy, but not a lot. If you have a group with you, this boss ain't gonna be that hard. But if you're fighting alone, another thing kind of pops up. Like, you're still fighting with all the other Sonics as your ally to kind of compensate for not having a lot of people with you. But you do get this. I would want like Game Eggman to say, "Get a load of this," and when Eggman gets beat, he goes like, "You're not gonna get away with this." And they all all the Eggmen fly away on their various Eggomatics, and they go like, "This is your fault. No, this is your fault. This is your fault." And they just fly off saying that. And I wouldn't say you really beat the game, because that's only the tip of the iceberg. All the other stuff I would have planned would be based around some of the games, some of the comic books, just original stuff. I would do certain game adaptations, like references to certain games, like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where you actually go to Angel Island. Adventures Inside the Head. I mean, Adventures Inside the Hedgehog. Adventures Inside the Hedgehog doesn't really have any landmarks. I don't know what I would do with that. I guess I just make names up as I went along with that one. Um, most of the stuff would be zones. Like most of the stuff would be like not whole zone, stuff like that. And we'd even have zones from the Fleetway comics, and I just talk about some of the zones actually merging together. Heck, you would actually even see like Sonic Advance zones, and we bring back Emerald, Gizoid. We bring back Emerald and Gemerald. Is that the evil one that Robotic trying to make? I'm trying to remember. But we bring those two back. For the most touching, for the most emotional, and for the most emotionally driven, touching quest log ending you will ever possibly see. Do I want Sonic 06 to? And a lot of people ask me if I ever did this, would I bring Sonic 06 into the mix? I'd only bring Soliana. Anything else from that freaking thing, like in terms of storylines? Oh hell no! The only thing I'd probably bring is probably Soliana and freaking Nephilis, and probably saying that Princess Elise died off screen. So that's probably what I'd do. And oh yeah, like if I was working with Sega on this, yeah, there'd be an arcade where you can play old Sonic games. And while you play certain levels, you get certain skills. Mostly if you play Sonic 1 and 2, certain levels on that, your speed will increase. If you play Sonic and Knuckles levels with just Knuckles, your power character that uses his fists like Knuckles will get a major strength increase that'll help you learn the more tougher moves. And for Tails, you play Tails in Skyway Patrol to enhance your flying and also get some gadgets that are in that game. And what else? The battle stages would be it'll be a mixture of RPG mixed with the action stages from Sonic Adventure. Hell, I'd even like it if this was called Sonic Adventure 3. Hub worlds, action stages, varying amounts of gameplay too. That would be awesome. But I doubt that Sega will ever would really pursue that. If that is what they're planning, I'll be like, oh shit. It's my little idea come to life. But I doubt it will happen. Oh yeah. And also we bring Nazo into the mix. Now I want to bring fan villains into this, like Skeletor and Nazo, because Skeletor and Nazo are one of the other villains that aren't Eggman. And yeah, even the Deadly Six, they would be the ones that would be technically returning in this theoretical game of mine. Because when you get the free expansion pack, The Lost Hex, it's pretty much, like I said, it'd probably be a year after everything that happened in The Lost Hex. But Eggman now has a new cacophonic conch. It's a funny name for it though. Cacophonic conch. And he actually controls the Deadly Six again. But you had the option to break the new cacophonic conch or fight the controlled deadly six. You know. And that will give you new skills as well. Even some of the skills of the deadly six. Kinda like a Mega Man thing. But you know. And there's I had an idea of where the Zeti actually like fuse into one super ultra mega Zeti, and that would be the final end of that little quest log. And you actually get to explore around the Lost Hex a little bit more than you would in Sonic Lost World. You know, just explore around, collecting animals that will give you even that would probably. I mean, rings would be your currency though. I would make rings your currency, but the animal buddies would actually give you special buffs, like resistance to heat. You know, momentary super speed, a few minutes of invincibility, and if you have flickies, if you have flickies in your super form, you can make your own Flicky Army of Death. It'll be something. It'd be really freaking awesome. Everything I would have planned for this if I was actually making it. Like, there are a few things that I will probably talk about in other videos, even though they're just little plans, little ideas, little, whatever you want to call them. So basically, yeah. What are the other things I want to really talk about? They're also in the channels will kind of help you out with like defense, special moves, and various other things. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and every Halloween you either get to fight the Tails doll or Sonic EXE. Yeah, I'm bringing Sonic EXE into the mix because one, a lot of people recognize Sonic.exe, but don't worry, he's not unkillable. Trust me, I would just put him in the game just to be killable, just to piss off the creator. I'd be like, yeah, what was all that shit you were talking, motherfucker? It's not, your freaking creation ain't that big, okay? Okay. But, basically, you fight the Tails doll. Tails doll takes you to the Tails doll forest, only seen in Sonic Robo Blast, where you will fight the Tails doll in its most demonic form. Actually, the most demonic form was actually his Archie Sonic incarnation. Although the Fleetway one was kind of fucking terrifying in its own right, if I remember correctly. And if you actually go to the Fleetway side of the comic verse, it's a little Easter egg I put down. It's actually a little Easter egg. It's called the Graveyard of the Fallen. You see Johnny Lightfoot's grave. Now, ever so often, the grave changes. You're probably wondering, why is the grave changing? Because every Halloween will be an event called the Ghost of Johnny Lightfoot. Now, this would basically be that one thing where he said, in the Fleetway comic where he said, I'll be coming back for you soon. This Johnny Lightfoot is not the Johnny Lightfoot we all knew from the freaking comic books before death. This is the Johnny Lightfoot that was a motherfucking ghost that attacked the Fleetway version of Amy. And I'm talking I'm talking Freddy Krueger levels of fucking evil. And basically, yeah. Just little stuff like that. And his thing is just one gigantic boss fight. And he basically goes, so Sonic can be bothered. It sounds more demonic, but it sounds more like Sonic can be bothered to fight me himself. Oh, times must be changing. So, you are here, huh? Well, let's see what you got. And you fight Johnny, you get a... What do you get? You get his jacket before he died, which will, I don't know, gives you a momentary buff when you're with the Sonic the comic Sonic, and he remembers and his attacks become a little bit stronger. Whole bunch of stuff, and like the drops, the random drops will have more rare items that you can use. They'll make you a lot more powerful in battle, make you a lot more speedier, a lot more able to keep your flight. You know, keep your ability to fly up in the air a little bit longer. Whole bunch of stuff. This thing will either be the most easiest RPG in the world, or I'd make it balls hard. But I think I would somewhere striking in the middle. Like, it gets harder as you go on. It gets harder as you go along. You go on with it. But it would have to share secrets that would make the game a little bit easier. But these secrets will be a little bit more harder to get if you know what to do. That's what I do. Another thing. I talked about locations. I talked about the story. I talked about the different end bosses. What else am I missing? Oh yeah, the chaos. Actually, you actually get to go to Blaze's universe, where we actually get to learn a little bit more about Blaze, her being a princess, the people she protects, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We even have Dr. Eggman Nega and that pirate Eggman thing that was in Sonic Rush Adventures. I don't know what the fuck that was. Something like that. And maybe I hint a little bit to the Sonic and Blaze side of things. Because I'd be running this game, and I wouldn't say that part would be entirely canon. But it's just something I'd put in there for the shippers. You know what I mean? Something that I'd put in for the shippers. So, yeah, that's about it. Am I forgetting anything? I'm thinking of working on, whenever Dreams comes out, I was thinking of working on somewhat of a prototype of a Sonic RPG of what it would technically be. You know, what would it be like if I really did do this and stuff like that. Or maybe in Dreams you can actually make MMOs and stuff. Who knows? But the thing is, like, and here's like an extra bonus. Like, I would have it like, okay, here's an extra bonus. I would actually like work something out with Alethea Games. You know, that helped me out making, if I were really motivated to make this project a reality, I'd work something out with Alethea Games, since they're trying to get all the Sega, they have most of the Sega stuff together. And basically, if you played the Sonic games on Razor, my MMO would be on Razor, and it would like, depending on how many Sonic games you played, or I'd actually even have the Sonic comic reader and something that connects to your Netflix, depending on how many Sonic stuff you've actually watched. And depending on how many Sonic media you've watched, played, or whatever, would determine how strong your base strength will become. Just a little something. It may you may actually get something. You may actually be stronger than some of your other uh, fellow players. But just a little something for some of the Sonic fans that have dealt through all the Sonic games, all the Sonic media, and they just get a little something extra. Don't know if that'd be incredibly cheap or not, but something to think about. Like again, I would work something out with Olivia Games where we'd actually like have this MMO for Sega if they were really willing and able to actually do that. That's something. Like Zachary, my friend, one of the people I know, Zachary. He was he basically has his own little MMO thing he's working on called Mobius. My thing is really not just one Sonic continuity, but it's like all of them in one convenient thing where you get to explore all the Sonic universe, the history, all of the lore, everything. The complete Sonic experience. Hell, I'd actually even toggle it in first person mode so you can see your character. So if you're a speedster, you can see your character actually run like Sonic, and you actually would be able to see what's like, how it feels to be kind of in Sonic's general perspective. Just stuff like that. Again, whenever Dreams comes out, I'm actually going to try and show you what that would technically be if I actually worked on it. But, there's going to be in that little sort of, well, not really prototype, but sort of like demonstration of what I could do with Project Dream. Like, it's gonna be freaking cool. But the beginning hub will be the one, the only. And through the game verse, you actually go through Station Square and all the other stuff. It'll even show the Green Hill Zone, Emerald Hill Zone, and all the other zones from the game universe. It will just be like the Sonic Gameverse will be the ultimate experience. For everything else, it will be just this gigantic Sonic. It would be just this. I would say, to me, it would be the perfect like Sonic game that has basically everything on it. I don't know if a Sonic MMO is what you guys would have wanted, but like, I don't know. It's something that I think that Sega could probably try. I mean, hell, they're always into it. They try to experiment with Boom. I think this would be pretty cool. But hey, that's all I got. I'll see you guys later.